everybody? Welcome to Capital Combat. The name says it all. I'm Hakeem Branch.
Rob Jarrell.
And today we've got a mailbag question from one of our YouTube subscribers. Goes by the name of Foul Pole Boxing. And he wants to know what we think about this current crop of U.S. Olympians that we have. Right now we have about 6 guys and 2 ladies that are shooting for gold in Rio. And I've seen 2, to be honest with you. Well, 3. I've seen Shakur Stevenson. I've seen Balderas. What's his first name? Carlos Balderas. And our last gold medal winner, Claressa Shields. She's going to repeat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
That girl is a monster.
Yes, she is a beast. And the rest of those young ladies are going to be gazelles. That's how I feel about her. She's going to repeat. She's going to be the first American to ever 2-time win 2 gold medals. And that's going to be incredible. Unfortunately, I wish there was something for her to do like pro-wise afterwards, because pro boxing really isn't that big over here. It's slightly larger overseas, I believe, so she may be able to do that.
Depending on who she's signed with, because Rock Nation had a young lady
on the award card.
Right. Cecilia Brækhus is always fighting. Heather Hardy is still fighting. There's names out there, and I think they are middleweights, but I think they're starting to push a little bit more because
Brækhus is a welterweight.
Well, not just her, but I'm just saying there's other welterweights out.
Right,
middleweights out there. But
my bad.
You'll see. I think you will start to see more late women's boxing, especially with Claressa Shields, because of the fact that she is a 1-time gold medalist and is the favorite to become a 2-time gold medalist.
Yes, she has not fought yet, so we're waiting on that. Right now, the only guys that have fought have been the flyweights.
The flyweight.
Hernandez has fought.
Yes.
And was it Balderas that fought?
Balderas. He's lightweight.
Balderas. They have both won, and then today, right before we shot this, Hernandez upset the number 2 boxer in the tournament from Russia.
And that's Vasily Igorov.
Good job on that pronunciation, Rob. So right now, as far as skills from the guys that I've seen, I think Stevenson is the best looking one.
And you can tell with all the commercials.
Yeah, they do have a push behind him, and even some of the former fighters, I think Errol Spence has co-signed him as well. From the video that I've seen, he looks really good. He has a very, very pro style, so that's going to benefit him after he's done with the Olympics. And you see a lot more guys doing that now too, even in the other countries. A lot of people are really starting to adopt the pro style over the former amateur style of just throwing as many punches as you could and hoping the judges saw them and scored them. Now people are really trying to throw hard scoring blows so that they won't have like what happened to Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather. If you don't know what happened to them, I don't know where you've been, but look it up. So really that's it. We've got some guys that are performing above expectations like Hernandez. We haven't seen Stevenson yet, but he was the most favored male to win a medal out of this team. And then we have Shields, who is going to feast on her competition. Most likely. Yeah. Because, like you see, we just had a big upset from the U.S. side on the Russian side, because that guy was probably slated to run through most of the competition.
Yeah, and this Olympics, the U.S. is taking the fewest amount that they have in memory as a team to the Olympics. They only have six men's fighters, 2 women's fighters. I think we took 2 last year, women, so that's normal. Yeah. But I think we take 8 or 9.
Yeah, there's usually a much bigger team. I think they wanted to go with quality over quantity this time.
Well, there were 2 issues. There was a guy, the heavyweight. I can't remember his name at the moment, but it was a weird situation. I think they were doing some drug testing or something, and they couldn't get in touch with him while he was off for training or doing whatever. I really don't want to go into that because that just sounds crazy.
Yeah, and then, I don't know how that works.
And then there was one kid, I think he didn't go. There was some kind of age rule, and I think it was at a light heavyweight.
Okay.
So it was a weird situation. I'll put it in the description
or in the comment section.
In the comment section of what happened. So, but there is kind of some iffy stories, and it is an issue. So that's why they ended up taking 6 over 9, because we don't have anyone at light heavyweight, and super heavyweight.
Yeah, we're going light this year.
Yeah, but Nico Hernandez, Carlos Valderas, and Shakur Stevenson are the favorites to win medals, at least for the U.S. They're the biggest hopefuls. Then we also have Gary Antoine Russell, if I think that's his middle name.
I think it's Antonio.
They're
all named Gary Russell.
Yeah, I got confused when I saw it. I was like, hold on. Why did they have a picture of Gary Russell? They had Gary Russell's he's the youngest of the Russell brothers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Then we have some guys that I haven't seen, Charles Conwell and Antonio Vargas. I'm looking forward to seeing them fight tomorrow. Yes. Just to see what they got.
And also Michaela Mayer, who is the female lightweight.
Yeah.
She actually has some promise as well. She will probably win a medal too. So this is going to be probably the most decorated team in a while. And I think the last one that was like the most decorated was probably like 84. That had like Holyfield and a few other guys that they won a lot of medals on that one. Then you had Oscar in 92. You had Floyd Mayweather on the 96 team. Mm-hmm. And they had some pretty good guys as well. Then you had Durrell's on the Andre Durrell on the 2000 team. Jermaine Taylor was on that team too?
No, Jermaine Taylor was on
No, Jeff Lacey was on that team.
Yeah, they were on that team. 2004 had Durrell and Ward.
Yes. I'm mistaken. But yeah, this is probably the best crop that we've had since then. Mm-hmm. So our prospects are looking good. So now it's just time for them to show up and get the job done.
Now, it is interesting because this Olympics, they're going no headgear and not your normal scoring. They're going round scoring.
Yeah, so that is why the pro style is really going to help out a lot of the guys, like I mentioned, Shakur Stevenson, because of those changes. Mm-hmm. I think that will also help the U.S. win more because our guys are starting to be trained more in the pro style. So that's really it. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the question. Hope you got your sufficient answer. If anyone else has any questions, you can hit us up either on our email, capitalofcombat@gmail.com, or you can hit up the comment section like our friend did. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe if you have not. Hit us up on our social networks, which are in the description and in the in credits. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
This is round 1 and you've already lost. They don't seem to see that everything we've done is coming and cost. My fists are on fire. I perform till I perspire. My demons are in a rage. Keep thinking that it's a game. I kick rhyme, hurricane. I told them I don't play. I'm liquid.
Black Street Fighter.